looks like it's working. Hallelujah. Right, welcome guys to Tier 2. Once again on a Friday night of FPRL tonight, we are at Zandvoort with a slightly smaller lobby than we're used to, but nonetheless we've slightly altered tonight to run on a short qualifying, so the next 18 minutes is going to be pretty mental. My name is Revengezilla and I'm joined tonight in the commentary box for the first time in a long time. Collateral lads.
Hello.
As I said, we're on a short qualifying tonight, so expect to see pretty much every driver try and run the soft, and limited opportunities really. They're gonna get maximum 3 runs maybe, so not a lot of margin for error at all.
No, I think a lot of people will go out. I think you'll see a lot of people go out in the mediums first and see what their time is. I think the delta's about half a second between the mediums and the softs, so it's not much. I expect the top runners, people like Adrian Magusa, all the fast guys to try out in the mediums first.
Yeah, what sort of difference are we looking at in the delta here between the mediums and the softs? I know previously, earlier on in the week, there were a few drivers that got through Q2 on the mediums, so the delta's not as bad as it is on other circuits. So do you think realistically there are drivers that can get a decent grid position on the mediums?
Yeah, I think there is. I think if you have a really good setup here, and you're quite confident in your car around here, I think you can easily do a really good lap on their mediums. It's about half a second difference, so it's not as much as we've seen in previous races. Maybe you get the lap right and get a sweet lap in. You can definitely start on the mediums.
Yeah, first guy out on track then is going to be Reese N13. He's relatively new to the league now, been in a couple of weeks, but impressed on his debut. I think his debut was in Spa, and he impressed there, so we'll like to see if he can build on that performance, and he's out on the medium tyre.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of people come out on the softs, to be honest. It's quite surprising really. I thought a lot will come out on the medium. Going back to Reese, pretty good first section, to be honest. Been able to see if I was using the right line. Oh, can I say that? Backing, slides out. Just come out to the corner where you just want to try and kiss the curb, not fully on it. It will spin you. But looking pretty stable for the corners, his setup.
Yeah, seen throughout the week a lot of the drivers electing to run a really high downforce setup, and sort of giving up some of that straight line speed in the races. I believe Groundsy's had a little bit of a stinker. Needs to be careful not to get disqualified, as we've seen happen to other drivers. Johnny Vane there was on a hot lap, so hopefully that spin from Groundsy didn't affect him too much.
Yeah, no, it's going back to the setups. Yeah, there was a lot of people thinking the tier 3 and tier 1 races this week that were using 11-11, but watching it, they did suffer big time down the straight. So you tend to a good set of radios, more rear wing and less front wing. It just gives you that rear end stability for the corner, and enough on the straight to defend yourself.
Yeah. Gone to the top of the timesheets then was Magusa on 11.1. We've got a rough idea as to what we think the pole time is going to be tonight. I mean, we've seen drivers get well into the 110s in our other tiers, but as we said, with this short quali, there's a lot less time to get used to the track conditions and get your eye in with a bit of practice on the soft tyres with low fuel. So what do you sort of expect to see tonight?
Yeah, going, the other leagues, they've been pretty close, to be honest. I don't think there's been much difference between the faster people in Tier 1 and Tier 3 in qualifying lap times. So I'd expect probably Tier 2 to be around the same. I'd probably say around 11 flat, 10.8 maybe.
We've definitely seen in previous weeks that the likes of Mag User, Groundsy, and often IFC Pines able to set times that would rival those in Tier 1. So as Johnny Vane on his second lap on the tyres goes second with a 1:11.2, it looks like Mag User is going to come straight into the box. And further down the order, IFC Pines with a 1:11.5 on mediums at.
Yeah, that's a good lap time. That is 1:11.5. It's about half a second off of what Henkers has just been able to do. So the delta time is around half a second, 6/10. I would expect half of these to go back out on softs, seeing as that I think there's more soft runners than medium runners, to be honest. Unless you really want to start the mediums.
Should we, whilst a lot of people are coming into the pits and what have you, should we play a bit of trivia?
Yeah, go on.
I've gone to pull up the track map because I wanted to know the names of the not the names of the corners, but the corner numbers.
Yeah.
And I've pulled up one with the names for each corner, right? And oh my lord, there are some names on here. So if you can guess the name of the final banked corner, I will be very surprised, and I'll send you a pint next time you're in Spoons.
I got a clue.
If anyone in the chat wants to join in, what they think it is in Dutch.
I was going to say something like Struffel.
Good guess. And I'll leave it a minute or so before revealing the answer, just in case anyone in the chat wants to have a guess. Oh dear.
Oh, very lucky boy there.
How's the wheel stayed on?
That was a proper squeaking moment there by TJ. It's not what he wants to do.
Done well to keep it out the wall.
He does, yeah. What he needs to do there is, go into. That's what happens on the pad. Unfortunately, it's really sensitive for that corner. What you want to do is try and not take it so tight. You more than near enough have to go up the hill and down, just so it doesn't spin out. And TJ unfortunately was too tight onto that corner in the back and just slips out.
Pines has guessed Bankil Verstappen. I'm gonna type the answer in the chat, and I'm gonna try and pronounce it as I click send, so you guys roughly know what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Oh, I bet Gary's on Google now. Having a look.
It's called Ari Luvanochbocht.
No chance.
And there you go. That's it. That's it. Typed in the chat. It looks like pretty much every turn, the final suffix of the word is bocht. So I think that must mean curve or turn in Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll play another one then. The left-hander, turn 4, the banked left-hander. Let's have a guess, everyone in chat, of what that's called. But while we're waffling about corner names, we've got Henker's gone top on a 1:10.9, the first driver to drop into the 1 minute 10s. He's now back in the pit lane.
Yeah.
And Dobby No Kills on 3-lap-old softs has managed a 1:11.2, so that's very good from the Haas driver.
Yeah, very decent. He's going to want to change them towards the end of quali.
Yeah, don't want to start the race on them.
No. But going by what the other tiers I've seen on other tiers and raced it, I think going soft is probably the best strategy because it's so hard to pass here. You literally, the only opportunity really is if someone makes a mistake during the corner or you've got the DRS
so
straight.
Pines has gone Banker Hander Orange Army. Silverside Boy's lying, saying he's got rear wing damage. I don't believe that for a second.
Oh wait, who's got rear
Just
wing
trying to
damage?
Oh, who do you think?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so the corner, the corner is called the Hugenholzbocht.
That's a pretty cool.
I'll type this one out in the chat as well. Yeah, it's an awful corner to drive, but There you go, in the chat. It's the Hugenholzbocht. And there's also the Rob Slootmarker Bocht. There's the Tarzan Bocht. There's the Audi S Bocht.
And,
the Renault Bocht. The Vodafone, the Vodafone Bocht. I have hit the wall heavily, yes. Apparently so.
I heard Gary can let
Right,
us
so-
know what corner he spun on, and we'll rename it the Gaznado corner.
Yeah, the Gaznado Bocht, as Groundsy goes fastest on a 110.8. And just looking at the intervals to the leader, we've got the top 11 split by a second. As I believe Crosscurry has just improved to P3,
Crosscurry.
just outside the 1 minute 10s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's looking very, very tight at the
And it
top.
looks... Can you just check the race director? Has Twins done his lap on mediums, or has he done that on soft?
He's done that on mediums. One of them 4. He's done that on 2 lap old.
Yeah, I think, although that's a good lap from Twins, I think he's going to struggle to stay in the top 10 on those, so
Yeah.
if he wants to start on the mediums, it's going to look like anyone will have to be outside the top 10. Yet to set a time, Gregors. He is out on track at the minute, though, so we'll give him a bit of screen time and we'll jump on board with the long-time FPRL member, as Henkers just goes fastest with a 10.6, so those times are coming down with 6.5 minutes to go at.
Yeah, it was a very good time. 1:10.6.
What have you got in your gob?
Big Mac. Tried Martin out on trying to beat Gary. Right. Yeah, disappointed with Maggood on his first run of set soft tyres. He's done a 1:11.1. It's not where I don't think he wants to be.
Tell you what we haven't done. We haven't gone through the standings. So I will quickly pull the standings up. And if you want to, who's on a lap? I
Gary.
think TJM's on a lap. If you
Okay,
want to take us through the lap of
TJM.
TJM.
Coming up to 5, coming up to 6. This corner you want to really try and get as close as you can. He's gone a bit wide. Oh, Gary spun it. What a knob. Oh dear. Pines.
Driver of the day. Oh, is he hit
Pines?
Pines?
Him.
Oh,
dear.
what's happened? I'm going to have to jump on board with Pines.
Right.
What's happened?
Back to TJ. Come back
Yep.
into the second section. You want to try and take as much curve as you can on here on the left. And he's missed his braking zone there, so it's a lot of time he can catch up there. If he takes that outside curve and turn in tight, he'll gain a lot of time back. Right, this way he doesn't want to turn in too tight, he wants to keep it up and then go up the hill. Yeah, much better that was. Oh no, he's coming in.
Oh, straight in the pits.
Oh, that's
Obviously
surprising.
down on the Delta then. Wants to
Yeah.
get straight on a new set of tyres.
It
Those
was
tyres were
2:10.
2 laps old.
It was actually... He actually went 2 tenths up on his lap coming into the pits, so I'm not
But I
too sure what
think
that was.
if he comes to put fresh tyres on now, he will get 2 laps on them.
Mm.
Whereas if he did go round again,
He wouldn't.
Trix was on the racing line and moved off too late. Gary, get that clipped. Get it sent in, my friend, as I think Reese has gone for a little bit of a gander into the grass on his outlap. Anyway, so back to the standings.
Yeah.
Mag User has stretched his lead at the top to 34 points. So Henkers in P2, 34 points down, will be looking to get pole and a win tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
Was it Gary and Pines that came together in qualifying?
I was just about to say that. I'm pretty sure
Portugal.
Pines
It
was
was
the one who hit
Portugal.
him in same situation in Portugal. So these two
Oh, I
had
wish
beef big
yeah.
time.
I remember crying laughing watching that. Shame I didn't catch that one on the stream.
If you let us know what corner it was in Gary, we will rename it.
Yeah,
the rest
Gary,
of
what
this
corner was
section.
it, my friend? Yeah, so Gregor's still yet to set a lap. Is coming on an outlap now, so we're not going to go on board with him. We're going to go on board with Groundsy, who is currently fighting for the championship. He's 43 points down from Maguser. So as we were in round 13 now of 20.
Yeah.
So it really is crunch time for the likes of Henkers and Groundsy to try and bridge that gap at the top. Unfortunately, Taint Delate and Biddle, who are 4th and 5th in the standings, and Eagle, who's in 6th, and Stiffmeister, who's in 7th, are all not racing. So this could be a big race for Silverside Boy. If he can get a solid race tonight, you can definitely reel in the likes of that top 7. Still down the bottom on 0 points, Reese, Dobby and Crosscurry all on 0 points, so there's a good chance that all 3 of them can get on the board tonight. As Groundsy is coming around the final corner, he is going to come across the line, so is it an improvement? It's a 1:10.5, and that is provisional pole with 2 minutes to go, but has he got enough fuel in the car to do a cool down and then go for another one? Maguser comes out the pit lane now. It is going to be a 1-lap wonder from him. Dobby No Kills slowed down on his lap. He's going to let Reese pass nicely, so we'll jump on board with the sole Aston Martin driver for the evening, as we'll check his delta as he comes across the second split. He's 4/10 down, so we'll jump off board with him and we'll go on board with the Fraud and Pines, who apparently, according to his delta, is 1/10 up. So we're looking for an improvement of about 4/10 if he's going to challenge for pole, and it looks like a very, very tidy turn number 8 and 9, but he understeers a little bit wide on the exit at 9. It hooks it up nicely for 10. Again, running a bit wide.
Sorry about that. I was watching Gary's. I was just seeing a clip of Gary's crash.
Oh yes, have you got the clip?
I have, and it is fucking funny. I can just imagine what he was shouting in his bedroom. Oh, that was hilarious. Anyway, Groundsy's decided to be tighter with a little bit more lap time left, 46 seconds, so who can knock him off the top? We've got Hengers and Jenny Vane, just
both on outlaps.
And Jenny Vane just made it.
Noticed Lemmings just come across the line, and he's got himself into the 1:10.
That's a very good lap time by him, to be honest. It's
yeah,
1:10.9, exactly. They're actually faster than what I originally thought. So very, very good lap times here by the tier 2
I mean, I
boys.
did a 1:10.8. I did a 1:10.8 last night, so they're making me look silly. As Dobby No Kill sticks at P4, but
What
again,
a lap.
it's 3-lap old softs.
Yeah, it's taking him a while.
As he gets himself.
Oh,
Gets himself
has
in
lost
front
it.
of Pines.
Oh. Lucky boy.
Yeah, he's invalidated as well.
Yeah,
TJM's in the pits, he's settling for 9th. Magus is going to have to settle for 8th at best, as Twins is still on a lap.
Right, it's not bad from TJ to finish 9th. You know, he's started on the softs, I think. But going by the times, he's literally only 2.5, 3 tenths off of 5th place and 4th place, so not a bad lap time by him.
Yep. Indeed, we were going to have to jump on board with Johnny Vane quickly as he comes across the line. Doesn't improve. Henkers is not improving on his time, I don't think. Didn't improve. Dobby No Kills, obviously 3 laps on those tyres, is not going to go any faster. Cross Korea's got no front wing, so it's only Twins that's left.
Yeah.
He's 3.5 tenths up, and if he can hook this lap together, he could possibly get as high as P4 as he invalidates on the exit, and he has got strategic pole.
Well, but he would have got 1:10.9, so it would have put him
would have been
4th.
4th. It would have been 4th.
Gutted.
But for the championship, that is very good, because Henkers and Groundsy are P2 and 3 in the championship, and Magus has had a bit of a stinker. He's down in P8.
Yeah, that was from his first lap run too, so I'm not too sure what he's done. I don't know if he was saving his soft tyres for the race or not. He just decided to not push anymore.
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, make sure you take a screenshot of that, ads.
I'm not on the loading screen yet.
We'll just wait for Dobby to get wheeled into the pits.
Oh yeah, Pine's just got a 5-place grid penalty, hasn't he? So that'll put everyone from 10th
place,
up
yeah.
place. So yeah.
So what can Silverside Boy do from the back row?
13th probably. No, I would personally go on the Thofts. I think that is a good race tire to start on. Just for the sheer fact that it's so hard to pass here. We've seen in other races that even if it was on the medium tyres, you didn't really pull away, and you got stuck behind the person on the soft tyres. So I think you'll see. Is it in short quality? If you finish out the top 10, can you still change your tyres? I don't know how it works in short quality.
Yeah, it's the same. So the top 10 will all start on the softs, and outside the top 10 can choose their tyre. Oh, who is gonna get binned into the Hugenholzbocht? Any guesses?
Yeah, not too sure. Oh, it's looking a bit dark. Anyone can let us know what the race.
I reckon there's a rain cloud on the way, lad.
Yeah, someone can give us a weather update. That would be great. Let us know what the forecast is.
Right then, someone has readied up. Not as early as we often see, but someone's done it.
Hope that was the host.
Oh, I've been sent a juicy bit of information. So, you know the race is split up into like 7 segments for the weather.
Yeah.
So we've got cloud, cloud, rain, rain, cloud, sun.
Oh, probably that's gonna be fun. So you might.
So
see.
basically, it's going to be whether if everyone outside the top 10 is on softs, that means the rain is coming soon. Yeah, so we've only got twins and fish sticks on the mediums. So the soft runners are going to be hoping they make it to the weather. But nonetheless, we have absolutely no idea. We're going to pretend we don't know that information.
No.
Anyway.
We like the rain though, because it brings bit of jazz and unexpected results. So.
Especially dry tries on a wet track and vice versa.
Yeah.
So, ads, if you want to give us a little rundown of the grid.
Oh, it started raining.
Yeah, it's raining. Have I just seen the rain?
Yeah, I've just seen it flicker on my screen. Oh dear, so if that is true and it is raining, their medium tyre runners have shot themselves in the foot, I believe, and it is raining. I'm on board with fish sticks, and it is. Wow, this is going to be.
How's that Big Mac going down?
I've finished. Don't worry now. I've done it.
I've asked you to do the race. Are you like fishing food out your teeth?
I've done it.
Some slopping going on.
I'm trying to rush it. Right, 14 people. Fish
Okay,
sticks.
right. So
13.
the rain is coming down.
Yeah. We go for the grid.
Interesting. Nah, the people have got eyes. They can see.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, as you said, the 2 medium runners are well and truly on the ropes, and the likes of well, it's going to be a battle in the pits, I believe. When that DRS gets disabled, it is going to be absolute mayhem in the pit lane. But heavy fuel load. You got to think the cars at the minute have got 36 laps of fuel in the car, if not more.
Yep.
And they're on a wet track.
Yeah, this first lap's going to be absolutely disgusting.
This is going to be... Right, let's hope there's no crashes into the Hugenholzbocht.
No. You're going to want to try and get in front of your teammate before pitting too, otherwise you're going to be held up big time.
Right then. Give me a better camera angle, please. Here we go. So we got 5 lights. And it looks looks like Groundsy's got a slightly worse start than the likes of Henkers behind. Henkers is going to pull alongside. Groundsy's going to cover him off. Henkers is going to go for the dive. Oh, he's nearly got spun out. There's that Mag User. Mag User's in the gravel. Mag User's in the gravel already. So Henkers takes the lead of the race. And it's Johnny Vane. Oh no, Henkers does not take the lead of the race. What am I on about? Groundsy takes the lead of the race. Then it's Johnny Vane, then Henkers, then Lemming and Dobby. Further back, it looks like it's been a nightmare start for Mag User as he ended up in the gravel at turn 1. But everyone is more or less single file into there. Silverside Boy up to P11. The medium runners have not done too bad, but we'll go on board and we'll see. That rain is coming down, but the track is not wet at all as Silverside Boy nearly goes into the back of Twins. It's going to leave Fish Sticks an option up the inside, but he's not going to take it. So out in front, Groundsy comfortably in the lead by half a second.
Yeah, very, very clean first lap by these guys. No,
I think Mag User's just gone straight into the back of Fish Sticks.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Not sure if he got damage from that. Doesn't look like he did.
He's got away with it. Yeah, a bit of a stinker by Mag User. I think he got hit into turn 1.
Oh, who's been there? It's Dobby.
He's come into the pits.
He's in the pits. Is he gonna choose the inters?
I might have played this well actually.
Yeah, I think it's too early.
Yeah, no, so you had Pines up in 6, had a great start, 4 places he's gained, and the other gentleman in 10th place of Silverside Boys gained up 3. With the track getting even wetter, I hope these boys can, calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, I've got Pines up 4 places off the start.
Yeah, very good start, yes. Started on soft tyres, so like you said, the medium tyres are not doing too bad at the minute. I thought they'd be not so good as the colder conditions.
Yeah, considering. Both drivers up 2 places, albeit we've had a bit of a nightmare for Dobby and Mag User respectively. But still plenty to happen in this race. As Henkers is getting rather close onto the back of Johnny Vane. We're going to go on board with Henkers and just see what sort of straight line difference we've got between the two guys. It looks like they're running exactly the same wings, as there was neither gain nor loss between the two. But with this train, it means that the fastest driver out of the front 6 is actually Pines. But as you said before the race, it's so difficult to overtake round here, and especially with this rain coming down, expect to see maybe people trying to gamble on the strategy in order to get some moves done on track.
I was going to say, if someone takes the gamble and does it half lap before the DRS comes in, they've done it perfectly. So it's just a matter of a waiting game now of when this rain is going to get these drivers to pit.
Looks like Groundsy is not as fast as we once thought at the start of the race, as Johnny Vane is actually all over the back of him, and DRS is enabled this lap, and I don't know how long the DRS is going to stay open for, so it's crucial for Johnny Vane's race to see if he can get a move done this lap.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of crucial laps now before that rain comes, and we want to try and get that as much gap as you can to the people behind, just for sheer about everyone's going to pit at the same time, so that will be held up.
He's not close enough.
No, he's going to have to give it another go in 1 lap time. But while we were speaking, we had the Aston Martin of Reese, I believe, go off, which is pushed TJ, Twins and Silverside Boy. And Mag User back into the top 10.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting a bit more damp on the circuit now. And TJM looks to be really struggling, as Twins, who's, admittedly burned a lot of his ERS, is right on the back, and maybe these medium tyres are just starting to work a little bit nicer on this slick to damp track, and it looks like we've already got a dry line forming.
Yeah, it looks like one of these the wet lines, dry line.
Crosscree's going to look for a move on Lemming. He's going to go down the inside. Lemming's going to leave him the space. He gets shoved a little bit wide, but he manages to keep the car on track. And Crosscrew gets the move done, and Pines went for a move around the outside, and it looks to have spun it on the curb.
The gap back to TJ now. Just be careful, boy. Don't
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's lost
Twins
it.
is going to go around the outside.
TJ. He went for the moving inside.
And Reese
no.
has binned it next to him.
Mate, that's funny as shit.
He gets a 5-second penalty.
Oh
for the
dear,
collision.
yeah. TJ went for the moving inside, unfortunately. He should have just waited. Should have just waited, but you know, you got to go for these moves, otherwise you'll never know.
Pines lost his front wing. And
Oh man, that was funny. Funny as hell.
He was slow on the apex. So Suicide Boy up to P7 now.
So we have got intermediates on our Reese and Tito's gone on hard. So Reese has gone for gamble here. Looks like
TJ's gone on the hards. That can't be right.
That's what it says on my screen.
That's what it says on my screen.
Well,
I believe
the
that must have been a
indication
mistake.
is we'll be following what Reese does now and see how he gets on.
I'll let you stick on board with him because we do have one. I mean, I don't know how many more chances Johnny Vane is going to get with the DRS, but it looks like Groundsy's not even pushing with his ERS, so I think it's going to be status quo for now on. And so I don't think Johnny Vane's quite got the straight line speed to catch up with Groundsy. Is it getting a bit squeaky bum time, and those inters are just not switched on, are they? Even the hards of TJM have got by.
Yeah, no, I think it's still a bit too early for these intermediates. But
I'll be interested to see if TJM has rear wing damage as well, because he definitely slammed into the wall when he came across the track as Henkers has got past Johnny Vane. Johnny Vane's gone off.
Oh no.
He's gone off at turn number 7. It's probably called the Heigl Schmigel Bocht, but he's gone off, and he's dropped behind his teammate Croskery now.
Yeah, well, at least he's still in the race. He's still in full position, still in a good position,
and still got his front wing by the looks of it.
Oh, sector 3. Looks like TJ is. He's had another spin,
Lord.
same corner. Oh dear. He's not liking that corner today. It's 3 times now, 1 in quali, 2 in the race. I think he lost his tyre.
He's going back on the softs. He's retired in the pits.
He's had enough already.
So
oh dear.
we're going to go back on board with Pines. Pines is getting close now to Lemming, who decided to come in for the mediums. And this rain is really confusing. Ads is for some reason the rain has been coming down for 7 laps now, and it's still not quite wet enough for the inters.
No.
And Lemming again looking like he's struggling. He's going to go defensive on Pines here, but Pines is going to have a look. He's going to go for the inside. He's only just about going to get alongside, so
Very good move.
Pines must be running some really high wings. As Lemming's going to look to hold it around the outside, but he's not quite got the traction.
No.
Got a little bit out of shape on the curb, and it looks like now Henkers is the one that's going to try and get into the DRS of Groundsy, but Groundsy is comfortably out front with a gap of 1.2 seconds.
Yep.
Further back we have a little gaggle of cars. We've got Mag User Twins and Silverside Boy sitting 5th, 6th and 7th. Silverside Boy going a little bit wide there into turn number 11, but he manages to hook up the chicane nicely, and he could potentially be having a look at Twins here into turn number 1.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be long to this. DRS is going to be turned off.
Yeah, the track's starting to look a lot more wet.
Yeah, you can see the rain on the track now, which is an indication that it's to start laying. These drivers are going to be very, very cautious. I've just seen Gary's time is about 4.5 seconds off his normal delta, so it is slowing down.
From the looks of it though, Reese, if you look at the delta, Reese is still losing time to Dobby. Oh, as we've had another accident, it's Lemming.
Lemming, oh dear, front wing's gone off.
His front wing off.
He's going to have to turn around quick.
Dobby's lucky not to get a puncture there as he
it's the last place.
gives that front wing a kick on the way by.
Lemming's only just come in for them. That's a ruined set.
Yep, he's going to be he's going to be getting close to a lap down really. As Reese is actually close to a lap down. He will be getting blue flags now as Groundsy comes up to lap the Aston Martin driver. He's actually going to give Groundsy DRS here by the looks of it. which I'm sure he's going to take with open arms.
Yeah.
And he's coming into the box.
Wow.
What's he going to come in for, though? Why is he in the box? Speeding in the pits, is that going to be the end of Reese's race?
I think you're going to see Gary in the pits now.
He's coming for the mediums.
Yeah, Gary's coming in for intermediates. I believe he's coming in for wets.
Very slow into the pit lane. Didn't want to speed.
I don't know what happened there, but he dropped nearly 4 seconds off the back of Twins in the last two. Yeah. He might have
so
timed
the first one
right.
to gamble.
That's a lot heavier now. Yeah.
So he was battling the likes of Twins and Maggies. So stay on board with them for the in lap, as we assume they will be coming in this lap. Twins is 1.5 seconds slower in the first sector alone.
Yeah, I think Gary's got this
surely
on
it's time.
the nut here. He was going into the last corner and he had to lift off so much, and he still went near enough off the track. So he may have timed this right.
Doesn't look like there's any. Doesn't look like from the onboard of Twins. There's no spray coming off the back of Maguse's car.
No, but you got to look at the tracking now. Look at it's wet. It looks wet.
But how long is it raining for though? Maybe these guys are thinking, if it's going to dry up again afterwards.
Best thing to do is
I'm looking at that
indication.
I'm looking
Gary.
at that delta. Yeah, I'm looking at that delta from Fish Sticks and Gary, and it looks like it's not really changing. Oh, Magus has had a big moment, and he's staying out, and Twins is staying out.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Magus had a huge moment coming out of the the Ari Leuvenach Bocht.
Oh,
as we have a yellow flag, and it's Reese again. He's reversing.
Fish Sticks is in.
Fish Sticks He's reversing down the straight.
Gary actually caught Fish Sticks up by 6/10 in that twisty part of that circuit.
Oh, Dobby's round at the last corner. Oh, it's getting a bit difficult now for these.
Reese is retired in the pits. Grabs his left. So he's going to play.
No. You got to get back in, invite him back in quick. Get the invites out.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, hang on, how'd you do it? Hang on. Reese has got. Oh no, Reese is not too long. Who was it? Groundsy or Gregors?
Groundsy, get him in. He's the race leader, mate. Get him in.
I've done it. Right. He's losing time to hang with it.
Is the DRS still active?
No, I haven't seen it pop up. Everyone's coming in now, I think.
I don't think it's Inters. Oh, Groundsy's AI has pitted him.
Yeah, so is Henkers. Koski's in. Johnny Vane stayed out.
It must be the crossover point because Groundsy's AI has boxed him.
Yeah, everyone's on a medium.
And he's gonna come out way in front of Silverside Boy.
Yeah, Silverside Boy looks like is he at the moment at that point? It's 30 seconds behind Koski. That ain't right, surely. He must have spun. When we've been speaking.
I'm not sure, but is Groundsy back in the lobby? Because Henkers is he's not back in the lobby yet.
I've invited him.
Henkers is going to take the lead now. He's gone round the outside. Ooh. Oh my god. Patience. Henkers, patience, my friend.
So that extra lap from Gary hasn't really worked out for him. He's 11.5 seconds behind Kroski. His 5th place, isn't it? On merit. But he has jumped Fish Sticks, so.
You've definitely invited him.
I have, mate. I'm not pitching about. I have invited him. I'll do it again. Roundy, yeah.
Yeah, he's about to lose the lead of the race.
I've invited him. He's here. He's joined.
He's in. Can he get in before Henkers sends one?
This is where, has he taken over yet?
Twins and Magus are still staying out. Are they going to stay out for it to dry up?
Could do.
I think Henkers is doing the noble thing here and not overtaking him because I think he's had the opportunity to do it.
Wow, that was close. He took them both out.
Okay, maybe I said he was doing the noble thing and letting him through. I was clearly wrong.
Yeah, Groundsy
is now back in his car.
Oh,
my lord, where is Lemming?
That's going to be a safety car. Yeah.
Ah,
So what are these front two going to do?
are they going to come in
If I was Gary, I would. If it's going to get worse rain, I would come back in for fresh intermediate tyres.
for the slicks?
No,
Or do you think they come back in for the slicks?
I could do. I don't know what the weather is. I don't know how long or hard this rain's going to be. But if it is raining for the next 10 laps, you might as well come in for fresh intermediates. You're only going to if Gary pitted, he'd only lose 2 places, so he'd still be in the top 10 on fresh intermediates. You know.
If Magu's are in Twins box now, where are they going to come out?
They will be.
I don't have any intervals.
Neither
so
have I.
can't tell you.
I think, going by where they are on track, they will probably be about 7th or 8th around where Gary is. Looking by it on the screen.
They're in.
I'm not surprised, to be
My
honest.
lord, Twins has nearly gone straight into the back of Magu's, and Magu's is in for a new front wing as well.
Oh, when did he do that then?
I don't know, but he's done surprisingly
Yeah.
well considering. Gregors has stayed out on slicks. So Gregors is now your race leader on slicks. Dobby No Kills has stayed out on slicks. Is he going to be able to overtake the safety car though?
Yeah. And Gary hasn't managed to jump him either, so Gary stayed in the same position, pitting that extra lap earlier.
So Dobby No Kills is going to do well here to be able to catch back up, because he is also on the slicks, and he doesn't. If you go on board with him, ads, I don't think he's struggling that badly on these new mediums. Oh,
He's
got a
struggling
drive-through
then.
penalty for speeding under the safety car
Oh dear.
as well.
That's
Yeah.
not good for him. It's pretty much his race over, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is another safety car later on. I'm not too sure what he's doing.
indeed. It's worth trying though, because any more DNFs and he's guaranteed a point. So. Yeah, interesting. Groundsy is definitely back in the car now, is he?
Yes, going by what
Not
it
got
looks
that
like,
issue.
he has.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has lost the race lead, but
At least
still plenty of opportunity,
at least
I
he
guess.
come in at the time he did.
so Gregors staying out. I like this from Gregors. He's got a proper set on him for staying out here. Crosscree's coming back into the pits. I'm not really sure why. Twins is also in. He's sped. Why have they both come in? They've come in for slicks. They're in for slicks.
They are. They're slicks.
Twins has put full wets on.
Okay. It's a bit of a weird one.
He's come in for a 5-second penalty in full wets. What do we think in the chat of that strategy?
Well, unless he sees something that we don't know about. Brilliant.
Another rain cloud coming.
Yeah, I've got some news on why TJ retired. Unfortunately, he had a collision with, I believe he had a collision with Tricks, which caused him to spin
I
and
think
gave
he
him
was.
rear wing damage.
Well, Pines has also come in for the slicks.
Oh,
And Dobby, as I said, is struggling to catch up to the safety car.
it does look like it is not as heavy, the rain.
This could be a master stroke for Gregors, you know.
Oh, it's going to be so
If he can
slow
keep- if he
though.
can- Well, if he can keep these Inters runners behind him, he is the effective leader of the race
Mm.
from the back of the grid.
Oh, Dobby's left. He's DNF'd.
He's retired in the pits.
Oh, good man, good man. So, everyone now, as long as they do not retire, is guaranteed points. I wonder if Twins is going to pick now for a different set of tyres. Oh, everyone's coming in. Everyone's coming in. Oh no, Gary, you absolute bell piece. Why have you done that?
Oh, look at all the people speeding in the pits.
I know.
Crazy sped.
Gary changed his mind at the last minute, I think, and he's crossed the pit lane line. It's given himself a 3-second penalty, which is a shame, really. And he got held up a bit there in the pits too, so annoying for him. But
not the only one with a penalty, though.
no, you've also got the fact that we've still got two of the main championship leaders in front still on intermediate tyres. So have they got this strategy right, or have they got it wrong? Off the field, think otherwise.
Interesting, Groundsy and Croskery have gone hard. They are going to feel horrid. I think Gregors might have called this right.
Yeah, Gregors and Croskery. So Croskery, oh, he spun, what a knob end. He was literally first on merit.
Oh, Croskery.
He was literally first on merit. And it's safety car.
And the safety car's in this lap. He's only lost one position from that, though. Did he lose his front wing? I don't think he did.
Just sure, but all these drivers need to catch up to the leader. Otherwise, they're going to.
They will. Is it dry enough for slicks?
We'll find out. Turn one. Everyone's got a break.
At the Rubel Bocht.
Yeah. Although we've just seen
Okay.
Croskery spinning a hard tyre, so it may be still a little wet.
I've not seen anyone warming their tyres up.
Nope. Looks like Henke's going to leave it
So
late.
this is going to be interesting. He's gone. Fishsticks has got an unbelievable run on Mag User.
What a start that was.
Here comes Fishsticks. He's going to have a look. He's going to pull out. Wise decision, I think. Groundsy has gone straight back into the pits for a new front wing. By the looks of it, it's gone. It has gone from bad to worse for the championship leader, but battling in the background. And it looks like Gregors is really struggling on the medium tyres.
Yeah, these dry
the
tyres
are faster.
Well off. Everyone is struggling in these soft tyres.
Yeah, all they have to do is
Croskery's off into the wall on the right hand side. Lost all his
all
front.
they have to do is all they have to do though is stick within the pit stop window of the Inters runners, and it is still going to be worth it.
Exactly, I know.
But any longer, I think, and the front runners could maybe think of softs once they come in.
Yeah, as long as there's not another safety
They
car.
could definitely think about stretching the softs up to 20 laps. I think they'd be able to do it.
Just looking at the penalty situation, a lot of them people who did the speeding in the pit lane have already taken their penalties.
Yeah, so it is just Silverside Boy now with the penalties.
And, no,
Oh no, Gregors.
Gregors is gone. Your main man who was meant to get it right, he's lost it. Also, just looking at the pitch.
Interesting time to get back on the track. What is happening with Gregors? Croskery comes into the pit lane and he speeds.
Got to give it to Pines too.
Gregors is
Pines
also-
has stopped 4 times and he's in 5th. Very, very good drive so far by the boy.
What is happening with this race?
Oh man, it's mental. I love it.
Oh, this Will 6592 in the chat has absolutely rinsed Gregors. He goes, Gregors is good with his tyres. That was a jinx.
Yeah. So, just looking at the
gap now to the
intermediate.
leaders it's about 10 seconds.
Yeah, we've got Pines.
I think the Inters runners called this right.
I don't know, because I'm Johnny Vane and Tricks and Pines has just got him up 6/10 in the last 4 corners, and he's still catching them up now.
Is it the crossover then, do you think?
Yeah, look, his time's going down.
Yep, they're in.
Yeah,
They're in the
is.
pits. Oh, did Henkers just hit the wall on the inside?
looks like it. I can't.
Yep, DRS enabled and Fishsticks has stayed out.
Whoa.
Johnny Vane sped into the pits. Oh, nightmare.
Oh, this has played out to the people who stopped 2 laps earlier, so you was right, Zilla. Was like,
Pines is the effective leader of the race with Twins P2, Silverside Boy P3,
I can't let that.
It does have that
I
penalty.
can't let him win on the podium. So, no, good strategy call by the top, second, third, and fourth positions. They called it right at the right time.
Fish Sticks is going to drop right back now.
Yeah. I'm not too sure why he didn't pit. Unless he knows, he thinks there's more rain coming. Oh dear, we've had Gregor's round again on the last corner. Oh dear, bad to worse. I wonder. Oh, changed his mind.
Decided last minute maybe
Not
turn
to
right is
retire.
better than the pits.
Yeah, it was either that or he thought he was going to retire and decided not to.
He's got a second win there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Right, now it's going to be a matter of how quickly Henkers can reel in Silverside Boy. Because this is essentially going to be the battle for the podium. Fish Sticks finally comes into the pits.
Yeah.
Henkers, the gap from Henkers to Silverside Boy is coming down, and it's coming down fast.
Yeah, well, Hanks is on what, 3-4 lap fresher tyres, is he? I think. Yeah, 3 laps
Just
fresher
3 laps.
tyres. All makes a difference, but is he going to be able to pass him? You know, I don't know.
Ooh, Henkers with a moment.
I saw that.
The track is still not quite dry. Also, Twins nearly in within a second of Pines. Is Twins an outside shot for the race?
Yeah, I think it's going to be going down the wire here. To be honest, if they're saying that it's going to, did they say it's going to rain again? In the forecast?
No, I don't think so. I think this is it to the end now. Barring another safety car, I think this is no more stops now.
Yeah. Have a look
Yeah, I think the gap from Henkers to Silverside Boy has come down from 4.6 to 2.3 in the space of 2 laps. So they're looking about a second a lap quicker than Silverside Boy in front.
Yeah, and you've got Magnus also on the back of Henkers, so he's loving the dry conditions at the moment.
Looks like Gregors might be calling it a day.
Oh, Henkers just nearly lost it up the top. He's going to have a good... Magnus is going to go for it here, I think. Going for a defensive position on the inside.
He's turned the ERS off. He's
Henkers
turned the ERS off, but he's going to look for a switchback. Doesn't have the grip.
a good defending
The
there.
Twins also right on the back of Pines, but Twins has used so much ERS.
30. Yeah, he ain't got much left. He's going to suffer towards the end.
So Gregors is still going to get a point, even though he's not finished the race.
Well, he's played that correct. He's played that right. If TJ didn't retire earlier on, he could have been in a good position. That's why you should never retire early.
Yep, so it looks like Twins is going to open the ERS now, and the DRS. He was going to have a look in turn number 10, but decides against it. Is he setting the move up for the Bingle Bongelstadt Bocht?
I think he's going to.
It looks like he is. Needs to be careful around here though in the dirty air. He's going to take a slightly wider line. The back end complaining just a little bit, but we're going to have 2 overtakes here. We're going to have this one. Twins round the outside of Pines.
Pines stuck it on the inside. He's still there.
Looks like he's going to get the move done, but we're going to switch to the background as Maguser does get past Henkers.
That was a very good
And they
move.
are still hunting down Silverside Boy. That gap is now down to 1.1. Also, Groundsy getting past Fish Sticks as well, so 3 overtakes in this lap. Groundsy is through. He's got a big mountain to climb now, though, with a 10.5 second gap to Johnny Vane in front. It's what could have been for Groundsy, and it looks like, after an awful qualifying for Maguser, he is the top runner of the championship favourites. And he's set to extend his championship lead, and it looks like on this lap they are going to get past Silverside Boy.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit now with his 3 lap older tyres. He could be trying to save them. He might know that they're much faster than him anyway. He's got that gap to Johnny Bang, so he might end up just wanting to settle for 5th, get the points in the bag.
I'll tell you what, Twins has got some serious pace. He's nearly pulled out of the DRS of Pines, and he sets the fastest lap of the race, quickly beaten by Maguser, though, as Maguser goes down the inside of Silverside Boy into turn 1. Silverside Boy's going to look for a switchback, and they make contact.
Gary's
that could have gone terribly
that.
wrong. He's not. It looks like Maguser shut the door on him, but nonetheless, he does continue, and his car is facing the right way. So can Maguser break out the DRS before Henkers can get through, because Henkers is going to be stuck behind Silverside Boy all the way around this middle sector, and Maguser is just going to be getting away.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if you see Maguser now passing Pines in a couple laps time and on the back of Twins. They've played a very good race since pitting.
We'll keep an eye on that Delta. But one thing is the helping Pines is in the DRS of Twins, so it's going to be just that little bit harder for Maguser to get within the DRS. But it looks like Silverside Boy has just missed out on the DRS, but the driver who hasn't is Henkers. Is he going to get close enough come turn 1? Silverside Boy's going to go defensive. Henkers is going to go the long way around.
Oh, it's gone wide.
Has he got enough grip? He has got enough grip, and Silverside Boy has to concede. And it looks like if he can't hang on to the back of Henkers, it's going to be a lonely race now with Johnny Vane 5 seconds back. Also with a penalty.
Yeah, Johnny Vane's actually catching Gary at the minute.
It just looks like Pines has just settled into this stint now. He looked a bit shaky when Twins made the move and nearly dropped out the DRS, but it looks like he's just got his tyres back into a nice working window, and Twins has had a bit of a moment there, and Pines is he going to have a look into turn number 11? He's going to let off.
Good boys.
Twins had a bit of a moment.
What you meant to do in that corner. I think we've had grabs, he's off, he's into the walls, lost his front wing.
Yeah, it's gone from bad to worse for our championship contender. But we have Pines 4 tenths behind. Also behind Henkers has managed to get back within the DRS, but he has used all of his ERS on that lap. Pines is going to go around the outside. Late on the brakes from Twins.
Yeah, this is
hard but fair, that one, and Twins defends the position. But all this is helping Maguser get into this fight, and we've still got 12 laps to go at.
Yeah, this is where Twins is going to suffer now. It's going to be a bit of a train behind him now, but he's not going to be able to defend. He's pretty much used all his reserves up. And a lot of people behind him, 40%, 79. Now, the only other person who used quite a lot is Henkers. It's going to be very hard to defend now.
It looks like Maguser is pulling the 2 guys behind into the DRS. And we could end up with a 5-car scrap for the leader. If Silverside Boy can just pick up the pace a tad and get onto the back of Henkers, he can get involved in this as well. It looks like he's just missed out on the DRS.
I wouldn't.
But Maguser, the gap is now 1.3, and he's nearly there.
I wouldn't rule out Johnny Vane either. He's catching Gary at 2 tenths a lap at the minute. You know, the odd time here and there. But it's still 11 laps left, so yeah, it's going to be very, very good 11 laps left.
Yeah, Maguser and Henkers do have the fresher tyres. We do need to point that out. But also, if we look at the ERS levels, we've got 13 Twins, 46, so a bit better from Pines, but 78, up to 80% now for Maguser. So if he can get onto the back of these 2, he's got a little bit more battery to play with, and he is going to be dangerous come the end of this race.
Yeah, I think this is where it's helping Maguser to stay in touch with Pines and obviously defend from Henkers. And this is what I think is keeping Gary so close to Silverside Boy to the top 4. He's got a good, nice chunk of ERS still left, 60%. So it's going to play in their hands towards the end of the race.
Yeah, well, as we see Maguser get into the DRS zone of Pines, but is he going to be able to make a move on Pines though? We know how difficult it is to make a move even with the pace advantage if you are within a DRS train.
Yeah, Pines is going to have to get Twins here.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, gone for it.
He's going to go for the move.
Move.
He's going to
Good
go to
move.
the inside. Twins has not quite got the grip around the outside, but he's going to look for a little bit of a switchback as Twins, and he's going to pull alongside. He decides against it.
Just say, don't go
Definitely
there.
the wise move. It is definitely the wise move, and look what's happened now. So we've now got a 4-car scrap for the win.
Yeah, it's good excited. Hopefully these boys can play nicely. And now they are.
Nah, let's have them. Let's have a fucking riot.
Okay, Gary does a
Oh,
massive
Twins has
dive
gone
bomb.
wide. Twins has gone really wide.
Yeah, let's bug it in for the next
Turn
DRS
number 8,
section now.
the Wang Bocht.
Still with DRS.
Surely it's this lap or never from Mag User as Twins really attacking that inside curb at turn 11.
Yeah, it's the best
Mag
one.
User needs to be really shaping up a move here. But it looks like he's not going to be close enough. Twins has had a really solid final sector, and he's bridged that gap back to Pines as Crossways round again.
Yeah.
And Roundsy up another position.
Not liking his
It's a
Grand
P8.
Prix. Yeah, unfortunately these
Yeah.
four are getting DRS off each other, dropping and pulling away from Trinity Bain and Silverside Boy at the minute. But what a good end to the race this is going to be. Championship
I think
leader.
Pines is going to be a big Twins fan in here. He's going to hope that Twins can hold the likes of Mag User and Henkers behind, because the longer he keeps them two behind...
Oh,
Pines is
look
off. Pines is off. But he's come back on the racing line. He's not lost out too much. Go on board with Mag User. Oh, what is happening? Why are they slamming on the brakes?
Clue that corner.
What are you doing? What are they doing? They both slammed on the brakes at 250 metres before the corner, and somehow
I'm so surprised no
it's
one
not
has
ended up in disaster.
not
Is that just a case of Pines' tyres overheating? Twins is going to go to the inside.
yeah, out of all that,
He's
no
going
one
to get
actually.
moved. Oh, Mag
no.
User's punted Pines.
Oh,
no,
Gary's-
Mag User's punted Pines, and there's Gary at him as well.
I think so. Did he just miss him? I think he
I
just
don't know.
missed him.
He's got his full front wing.
Mag,
Mag User a bit too late on the brakes there, has punted Pines,
has he broken his
and
front
it's
wing?
left us with an Alfa Romeo 1-2. Did Henkers survive that as well?
I think he did.
Do we know?
I think he did. Haggers was on the inside, and I think it was Mag User actually collected.
I'm sure Mag User must have damage.
But if Mag User's got away without any damage, that is, he's hit him near enough nose,
Yeah,
front nose off.
that is poor from Mag User. As Twins has let Henkers through.
That's very good, very
for the
very good
championship.
teammate there. Yeah, very good teammate.
Yeah, Henkers fighting for the championship. Fair play to Twins if that was the case. TJ says, "Oh no, what a shame for Pines." Oh, the sarcasm reeks. My lord. Twins, is he going to have a look on his teammate? He's not.
Oh, Pines has got a penalty too.
Yeah, Pines has had to enter the pits. He's got the damage.
I thought Mag User had damage, but yes, I think
It
he's
doesn't
just...
look like it.
No. No, here we
Now.
go again.
Yep, Henkers is going to be hoping that Twins defends like a lion. TJ, I love that. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it was right on the back of. I think now they're going to use Twins as a roadblock here. I think Henkers is going to pull Twins along now nicely in the DRS. That's what's going to help out Mag User.
Yeah, Maggie's are right on the back of Twins now, and it looks like Twins is just going to miss out on the DRS. If Henkers is smart, he'll slam the brakes on before the detection zone, and it looks like he hasn't. So surely this is the lap then for Mag User. He needs to make a move this lap. He's going to turn on... Oh, Twins has got no battery left as well. And it's going to be an easy move. Oh my lord, Mag User's had to touch the brakes slightly as Twins defends. Twins is going to have a look, but that is the move done from Maguser, so he's got 6 laps now to bridge that gap to Henkers, and we somehow have got a Maguser versus Henkers battle for the lead. I have no idea how we've no idea how it's come to this, but here we are.
Yeah, it's 2 top contenders for this championship for this year. Fight it out for first place. 6 laps left.
Definitely has a lot more to lose.
Yeah, and he's also got a good section of battery left, so this is going to help him out now. Can he? Has he got the good traction at the last corner to defend himself against Twins?
Yeah, it looks like it's 3/4 of a second gap now. You know what this means, by the way?
What's that?
We get the good old Henkers microphone.
Oh, that
in the interview. Anyway, struggling slightly, I think Maguser is to get that gap down. He's starting to use some more of that battery, and it looks like all 3 of the leaders are all low on that battery. And Henkers is just about holding on to the 1 second margin. It's fluttering up and down between the 9/10 to 1.1 seconds, but it looks like Maguser this lap is closer than he's been before.
Yeah, he's just slightly outside that 1 second mark. He's got that.
Oh, Maguser's lost it.
I'll take that back. But he's lost even more time now. So he's got, he's got Twins on the back. I was just about to say he had that gap to Twins. After that little mistake, he's got all that work to do again. And
is that all she wrote then?
Them 5 laps will come round quick, and might have Twins on his back end in a minute. Left. Oh, for the dive!
Oh, Twins!
Oh, he's done it. Good.
I've not really caught that. I wasn't really paying attention. I can't lie, but I've caught the end of that. But I'm sure Maguser is not going to let that one slide. Croskery has retired in the pit lane, so he's going to settle for 9th.
All this fighting, you've got the dark horse in 4th. Now only 1.4 seconds behind.
The Donson.
Yeah, the Don Juan.
Mr. 4 Mile hike on the beach.
Gaznado. Tech's gone to the south.
Mr. Kebabi.
Yeah. He's getting in there. I think if he can get into the DRS, it's going to play well for him. That little.
He's still got that penalty though. Yeah, that lunge from Twins has cost Maguser 1.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you think Twins is doing a Perez?
Yeah, I think Twins is doing a fantastic job here for Henkers.
Yeah.
He can't get any better.
Maguser's going to be thinking about the championship here though. Too much to lose to get caught up in a battle with Twins.
Can't get a better teammate than that. Let him pass, held up his championship rival.
Henkers definitely owes Twins a pint. Although I believe Twins is 16, so we'll say he owes him a J2O. His pint is going to go up the inside of Fishsticks into turn 1.
Yeah, good move.
And that is P6, but he does have a penalty. I'm not sure what penalty it is. It's 3 seconds, so Fishsticks just got to stay within 3 seconds, and he will keep that place.
Yeah.
Johnny Vane having the loneliest race of all time.
Yeah. He's got to think to himself, points are points. 5th place is better than nothing, especially where, he did have a bit of a rubbish first part of the race. He's made ground and he's done really good.
So I don't know if Silverside Boys had someone feeding him some kebab halfway through this race, but he's had a late resurgence of energy. And he's looking to get within the DRS now. The car's in front. Maguser, meanwhile in front, is going to go for the move, and he is well. Oh God, Twin. Twins having a look at the inside once Maguser had already made the move, and that made me soil my pants a bit.
Come on, Melt Boy.
But, yeah. Silverside Boy will be licking his lips. I tell you what, he's a good shout for driver of the day, is Silverside Boy, after starting 13th.
No, don't be silly. I already know my driver of the day.
Who is it? TJ?
No, I think my driver of the day is, at the minute, Wins has done a fantastic job.
I think
No.
I wouldn't argue with that. If he stays in P3 now and settles for a podium, you just jinxed him so hard.
Silverside Boy the podium,
You've just jinxed him so hard.
and the driver of the day. No.
No, we're still giving driver of the day.
Give it to
Pity.
Twins. I'm
Twins.
going to do a Gary. Get a podium or win and give the bloke in sixth for driver of the day.
Yeah. Pines, mate, you've had a worldie. Oh no, that's one of the biggest curses of all time.
Hey, Gary Harry's up. He might get second here.
Right, we're gonna have to pull out the. If we can curse Twins like that, we're gonna have to pull out the curse on Silverside Boy. Right, Gary, you've had a great race. You're on for driver of the day, son.
Yeah, Gary, don't spin, mate. If you're here, I know you're
Yeah,
listening.
Gary, I think you're on for a win, lad. My God, every time I'm on comms, there's curses left, right, and Charlie.
Your best hurry up till I've heard the stewards are going to take Johnny Vane's 5-second penalty away from him, so you only got 7 tenths on him, mate. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Johnny Vane's penalty was definitely undeserved. Tell you what, Gary could be looking at P2 here for pride.
Yeah, could be. It's too little too late though. Don't understand why it's...
Yeah, where's this pace? Has Maguser got damage? Because I struggle to believe that the pace has just been pulled out of nowhere.
I reckon Gary stopped to have a kebab and put it on AI for about 10 laps.
I think so as well. Like, where's he pulled this pace out of? It's unbelievable. Anyway, entering the final lap now. So Silverside Boy with Maguser in his sights, but he does. I mean, how did he get that penalty? Did you say he crossed the pit entry?
Yeah, it looked like he crossed the pit entry line, coming into it.
Well, round the Hugenholtz box for the 36th time, and it looks like Silverside Boy's not going to be quite close enough. Twins, I believe, is still going to get P4.
Yeah, oh yeah, good point, yeah.
He's not quite going to be close enough to take that podium back, but my lord, what a bottle job. But you have to say, he's been impressive all day. He started the race on the mediums, looked good on the wet track, on slicks, had a good battle with championship contenders, and then let his teammate through and let him build a gap. But Henkers is coming round the Ari Leuvenhochbocht for the last time on lap 36, and he is going to cut the championship lead down by another 7 points.
Well done, my friend.
Henkers wins the race. Maguser is going to come across the line for P2. Somehow Silverside Boy is going to get P3 because Twins has bottled it big time. Johnny Vane going to come across the line P4, but Twins is going to take that off him for a very, very deserved P4, I think. And I don't know if you want to give your driver of the day now, but I think
I think my
Twins.
driver of the day is going to be Twins.
Barring that one mistake.
You know, up 7 places, had very, very good first set of laps. Made up them positions on the medium tyres, which we all thought it was the wrong position. You know, and then in the rain, even faster. Made the right
And that team play at the end.
And the good old
Talk
team
about that
play
team play at the end was crucial.
Henkers letting his teammate go past who's in the championship fight and holding up his championship contender. A brilliant job.
We will dish out our sincerest apologies for Twins, because that might be one of the worst curses we've ever seen in FPRL. Literally 5 seconds after saying he was driver of the day.
Yeah.
My God.
At least Gary gets
by
some
the way,
credit. He's got the
remember
game's
to,
driver of the day.
Remember to take a
Screenshot
of the race director with the tyres, and I've been booted out of the lobby anyway, so whilst you do that, I will invite the guys in. Get ready for the Henkers microphone.
You wanted me to invite them in, or did you say you're doing it?
I've already done it, my friend.
Okay. I suppose it'll start boiling in there.
Oh, they're coming in fast, just waiting on Henkers. Well, anyway, we'll move along swiftly because there's no need to wait for Henkers. Is P1, so we're not going to come around to him just yet anyway. I'll let you take P3 then, ads if you like, for Silverside Boy.
Alright, shit stick. Where did that all come from, mate? Yeah, well, after a disappointing quality session for you, you was doing alright on your first set of runs, but then bottled it in Gaznado corner. So you ended up having to start near enough at the back of the grid. So obviously you qualified. What happened with your best friend Pines? Yeah, coming into the race, I know you probably didn't expect to be near enough last. What was your strategy going into the race when you saw the weather? Was you always going to go on softs, or was you going to, change your mind? Did you originally want to go mediums? Yeah, go in. At the beginning of the Grand Prix when it started to rain on that formation lap. How was the first three laps for you drivers? How was the conditions? Because on the stream it looked like it was getting wetter and wetter every lap. I think around lap 5 or 6, you started seeing quite a lot of people, sliding about. Well, going towards the end of the race now. You managed to get yourself up to, P3. A lot of jumping on other people's mistakes. I've got to give it to you. You drive a solid race, kept your nose clean apart from the 3 seconds you got at the pit lane entry, I believe. But you're kicking yourself for that, aren't you? Was it for? Oh, okay, so you're basically blaming Maggie that you didn't get second today. Oh, okay.
Fraud.
No, one last thing. Why leave it so late to come back and try and pass people? What happened? Go for a grading session, did you? Mm, yeah, yeah. Oh well, congratulations on your
It's over, yeah.
P3. I've been over to pre-tax.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Zybo on P3, and that might have been one of the longest interviews ever for someone that's finished third.
Oh, well, he
But
talks for England. That ain't my fault. I
well,
asked for one answer.
we got two other people here to interview, and you two won't stop talking. Anyway, P2, Matthews are in. What can be said is perfect damage limitation for the championship there. It looked ropey early on, but that battle at the end with you and Henkers making your way through the field, you've got to be happy with P2 in the end.
Oh yeah, it was a bit chaos tonight, to be honest.
Sorry, can I interrupt? Everyone's included their audio because someone's just said that Gary's not included his audio, so they didn't hear any of his interview.
Oh, come on, guys.
We just sat here for 10 minutes listening to you blab on, and you didn't even have it live.
Just go ahead.
Anyway, sorry. Right. Sharp, let Matthews answer his question.
But yeah, it was a big chaos for me in the first half of the race. I think the safety car really helped me out, to be honest. And then I was running about half the race with a damaged front wing, so it wasn't the easiest start, but it was good to come back.
Yeah, the battle towards the end there with Twins, it got a bit argy-bargy at times, a few late dive bombs. It was aggressive, but it was really, really good to watch, and I think in the end he did make that mistake and you get to comfortably come over P2, but at that point were you thinking about the championship? Were you just comfortable for second in the end?
Initially when I got past Twins, just behind Henkers, I was trying to go for the win, and then I made a few mistakes and overcooked my tyres, and then it was just damage limitation and keep Twins behind me. But it was a good battle. It was hard fought, I would call it.
Yeah. Did you? We saw the incident with Pines at turn 1. Obviously, really unfortunate that the contact was there and caused what? I mean, we didn't get a great camera angle of it, but it looked like a bit of a pile-up. Did you get any damage from that, or did you manage to avoid the damage from that collision?
Yeah, I got away scot-free actually, but yeah, it was just early braking on his part and late braking on my part really, and it was just a unfortunate nudge in the back of him, but yeah, I couldn't really do much at that point.
Yeah, it definitely looked like that for us as well, but yeah, so going into next week with a circuit that many people are fond of with Monza, and it's definitely one that's good to watch in terms of qualifying as well, and we know that you're up there with one of the better qualifiers in FPRL, so how much are you looking forward to next week, and do you think you can maybe extend that championship lead?
I'm going to be honest, I don't really like Monza. It's a bit of a low downforce circuit, which isn't really my forte, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, well, congratulations again for P2, and on a day where the conditions were difficult, I'm sure that's one you'll be happy with. Anyway, we will move on then to our race winner, and eventually won the race by quite some margin after coming through the field, similar to Mag user Henkers. Well done, my friend.
Thanks.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about that. Those final 10 laps or so. We got into a battle, and you came to the back of the queue of those 4 cars, and somehow you've come out in the lead.
Yeah, it was pretty chaotic. Being behind those, and we lost a lot of time. So then there was some contact in turn 1 between Twins and Points, I guess, and got a bit lucky and managed to get beat at that point, and Twins let me through. So after that, it was pretty easy. Mac usually could close at some point, but then lost a bit of time, and then it was pretty easy to just drive to the finish line.
Yeah, just a bit further back in the race, obviously we had that safety car where most of the field decided to come back in for the slicks, and we couldn't tell on stream whether it was ready for slicks or not, and there was a bunch of you, well, three of you I think, that stayed out on the Inters. In hindsight, you think that was the right call? It looked like initially the Inters were a lot faster.
Yeah, they were faster, but if I mean, you wouldn't need it 2 or 3 laps more. We gained a lot of time. Some people were the first slick runners for 11 seconds behind, I think. So a few more laps and I would have gone out ahead of them, but it was tricky call all the time because it kept saying how it's just in the crossover, and I really had no idea what to do, and I didn't really want to be at first at this point to decide what should I do. So, but it was a decent call still. Any one of those calls would have been fine, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. But that obviously brings the championship, a little bit closer. It's a 7-point swing, and again, looking forward to next week. Is Monza a track of yours that you like, and can we expect to see you on their podium again next week?
I'd be surprised if I'm on podium there. It's probably one of my least favorite tracks in the game. I don't like low downforce tracks, a bit like McUser.
Yeah, well, that's it from us, and for Tier 2 FPRL around Zandvoort. Congratulations once again to all of our podium sitters, and that was one of the most difficult races in terms of conditions, and it turned out to be a really good race up at the front, and I'm sure Ads can reiterate that we've really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, well done, boys, for the close battles today. Very well done.
Yeah, and we don't have any F2 this weekend because of the Miami Grand Prix, but we will be back next week on Wednesday night for Tier 3 at Monza, so be sure to